and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the speed.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. This one lifted in the air, left field, Profar. And there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jeff McNeil.
Hey, Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Here's Juan Soto. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Up the middle, Allen. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Strider, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed.
That's outside.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, and on the mound today, David Peterson.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. On the ground, right side. Alonso steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
It's so fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Jerks and Profar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's inside. Ball one. That one ripped. Makes the grab. And there are two down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
So two down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ozzie Albies stands in now and watches strike one. Ozuna off of first with two away. And there's a foul ball. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Austin Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Safe. It's 2-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Tosses to first, and Olsen is set down. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Top of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now here is Mark Vientos.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 3.
One down. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runners are at the corners, one away. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. That one's gotta feel good. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. This to third. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and that will end the inning. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Peterson back to work. Fastball for a strike.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Lindor on to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, John.
So here's Murphy now. And that drops in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Rounded out his first time up. What about some no-nos?
That's a ball.
Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And
slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. In the air, out towards left center. Profar has a beat on it. One away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He made him pay for that one. His 73rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
And that ties the single season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Strider. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 73rd home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special.
Base is empty, one away. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Fouled off left side. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Profar puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Jesse Winker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Winker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris sizes this one up, brings it in, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. First pitch swinging.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Little dribbler up along third, and foul ball. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Braves, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The first one to Ozuna is fouled off to the right. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Albies whips it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the air, right side. Acuna has it sized up. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the Mets order.
Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
So up next for New York, Juan Soto. On the verge of history. Lindor on the move. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Mets strand one. They lead it 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Austin Riley at the plate. RBI single his last time up. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Braves down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Matt Olson. First time up, he grounded to third.
Matt Olson.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, shortstop,
Nick Allen. Next up for the Braves. Foul ball there. Olson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Dylan Lee.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Allen hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to Albies. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves 2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Michael Perez.
Peterson back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And there's one down. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Slides, but it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. In there, he scores. It's 6-3. One out, runner at second. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout. And you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Acuna at second with 2 down. Fouled off down the right side. And now 1 and 2. Ripped into right field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So here's Riley now.
That's the ball.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one outside. 3-1 now.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Way out front for strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a ground ball. McNeil gets it to first. That is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves 4. Top of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Jesse Winker. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Harris racing after it. And it one-hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Pierce Johnson will come in.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. To the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Farmer getting loose as well. And a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Lindor swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now an 8-4 score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's Matt Olson down.
1
for 2.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Forget it. And they're chipping away. It's 8-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Braves, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. 2 gone.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third.
Now
and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris II now at the plate.
Foul ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now an 8-5 ball game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And now, Juan Soto.
The
and you can feel the intensity in the ballpark. Everyone wondering if this will be the at-bat that sees him break the record.
Bunt attempt, popped up. Bummer makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Not even close there. Ball 1. Alonso looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Swing, and this ball is clobbered. No doubt about it. There it goes. Gone. The single season home run record.
What a moment. You know he's feeling it on the inside. This is an achievement that will define his career. Something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where he goes from here, he'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment in what has been a remarkable season for him. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
One down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 strike.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tied Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off. Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
That's foul.
Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bomber deals. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So digging in, Jurickson Profar. And that's in for a strike. Minter, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That one drilled left field. And out of here. That one felt good. His 11th of the year, and they inch closer. It's 9-6.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Acuna now. That's in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And now Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now a 9-6 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jesse Winker. Bummer back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just
no, 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Up the middle, Albies. The throw to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves 6.
Now pitching for
Oscar Brazoban takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Austin Riley. And that clips the inside corner. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
That's a ball.
Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
McNeil tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Braves go down quickly here, so the deficit remains 9-6.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And Stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Hit in the air, left field, Profar. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Harris makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Right side. Throw on to Olsen. They get the out on Soto. And that is that. So they go quietly there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves 6. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching
comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
Now, Sean Murphy. And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Wood!
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
All season long he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
I got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a foul ball. This could end it. That's off the mark. And the count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
9-6 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.